Welcome back to the Holy Land Uncovered. In the divisive Middle East, it's very rare, almost impossible to find a music festival that includes Israelis along with their Arab neighbors. Our reporter Daniel Campos went to the only festival of its kind in the region. It's called the Terra Sancta Organ Festival. He filed this report.
Conflict and diplomatic animosity between countries in the Middle East does not matter here. What matters here is churches and pipe organs. The Terra Sancta Organ Festival is likely to be the only festival in the Levant that brings Israel, the West Bank, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Egypt, Rhodes, and Cyprus together.
Terra Sancta Organ Festival is the biggest organ festival in all the Middle East. Indeed, it's the only festival in the world organized in 8 countries.
The Terra Sancta Organ Festival is organized by the Custody of the Holy Land and its Franciscan missionaries who care for some of the main religious sanctuaries and churches in the region.
We open our churches to allow everyone, whatever religion, to listen to the pipe organ. That is an asset that otherwise is restricted to Catholic liturgies.
Entrance is free. Visitors are welcome to sit back, relax, enjoy, and even transcend with the sound of ancient liturgical music played on pipe organs. This year, the festival is part of the celebrations of the 800th anniversary of the Franciscans' arrival in the Holy Land. For this 4th edition, it brings world-renowned Italian pipe organist Adriano Falcioni.
It's my first time. I'm very happy to be here, and it's my dream from when I was a child to be in the Holy Land for pilgrims first, and then now I'm the both pilgrims and organist for the concert.
At the Church of St. Peter in Jaffa, Adriano Falcioni receives a pleasant surprise. He's about to play in the oldest organ in the Holy Land, dating back to 1847.
I've never been to a recital like this before, so it was quite beautiful to listen to. And we were very lucky that we got the opportunity to come here today.
Very unique opportunity.
Yeah.
To come to a church in Old
Israel.
Jaffa in Israel to watch something like this. Very special.
It was in the autumn of the year 1217 when the first group of Franciscan friars, led by Elia Bombaron, left Italy and landed in the port of Acre. The Franciscans have remained in the Holy Land until today.
I cannot say in a few words the importance, the great work that they did in many, many ways.
The 1217 overseas mission of the Franciscan order became in 1342 what we know today as the Custody of the Holy Land. Reporting for I-24 News, Daniel Campos.
Joining me now on the set is a Jewish musician, Rabbi Tuvia Bolton. He's a singer and songwriter, plays acoustic and electric guitar. Rabbi Bolton, thanks so much for joining me.
My pleasure.
I want to begin by asking you about your music. How would you describe it, and is it always connected to Jewish tradition, or do you also explore issues outside of faith?
I don't know if there's such a thing as any issue that's outside of faith. I think a person has to have faith just to wake up in the morning, whether he's religious or not. He has to have faith in something. But the subjects I have are sort of, and the songs also and the melodies are not really what you could call, I guess, Jewish music, unless you call what music I'm doing is Jewish music. But it's not like anything that's, I think, that's previous to it. I was brought up in Detroit, Michigan. I wasn't religious until I was 25 years old. And before that, I graduated University of Michigan in philosophy. And what do you do with a philosophy degree? I was a rock and roll singer for 4 years in different bars and discotheques and things. So I loved all that type of music, especially the Motown music. And I went and saw some of the great non-religious, you want to call it, performers, you know, James Brown and the Motown Review. So I really loved that type of music. And just the whole feeling, to express a feeling through melody and through words. And a lot of times religious music it sort of loses that. It sort of tries to get away from feeling, or at least to fake a feeling. You know, not too many people, a lot of people might sing about loving God, but I don't know how many actually do it. Or to put the words of King David, who really had a genuine feeling and connection to God, to put them to our melodies, I don't think it really does justice to King David, and that's my opinion. So I wrote songs about things that I feel and things that I think about, and sometimes humorous things, sometimes, how do you want to call it, rebellion music. You know, it used to be in America, you had the...
Right. Did you feel that using those kind of non-Jewish musical trends or phenomena would somehow help make a spiritual message more accessible to people? If it...
Maybe. I mean, I'm not really so much interested in, I guess to a certain degree, making it accessible as much to express myself. What happens is not my problem. You know, I'm not so much out there to please the crowd, even though I want to please the crowd. There's no doubt about it. But my main motivation is just to sing what I feel. And as if I really thought that it would please the crowd to sing, you know, the popular, what are called Hasidic songs, or there's others.
Right.
I don't think I would do it. Right. That's not really my...
So you're going to perform a song for us today. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to...
I made 3 albums of my own sort of music. That's some of it is reggae, some of it is rap, some of it is rock and roll, some of it is blues.
So what are you going to play for us today?
A song that's called Don't Fear the Night.
Okay.
The night is only lying, it's only trying to say the day will never come. It's all right, though you might need reminding. We all need reminding till the day is finally done. With the song of love. So when you're blue and think there's no use trying, just stop your crying, my friend, don't let it get you down. For you know it's true, the sun is always shining. It's always shining, just the earth that turns around. And then King David will be singing, in Yerushalayim shel Zahav, and all the mountains will be ringing with the song of love, with the song of love.
Beautiful, Tuvia.
Thank you.
Yerushalayim Shel Zahav, Jerusalem of Gold. Gorgeous.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here on the show with me.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
We're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with another musician who'll play for us on set. Stay tuned.